asking where we go next.
Hi everybody! It has been a hot minute since I've done a video, and my hair's still wet because I wanted to get this recorded before Morgan or any of the kids came home, because I'm kind of shy like that, even though they're probably going to watch it anyway. So let me just kind of update everybody real fast. It has been 10 days since I've had any booze, which is actually pretty good for me considering the last few months. It's definitely been me self-medicating, and so it's felt really good to be able to not do that. Saturday was a little rough day. I was very emotional. Shouldn't have even been hormonal, so I'm not sure what that was about. But today I feel really good. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling excited. I'm looking forward to this new endeavor, and so why not make a video? So I'm going to start a new series, and this is something that's totally crazy, and I'm totally scared shitless to do. I'm absolutely terrified. I'm afraid I'm going to fail. I might fail, but I need something to focus on, and I need a goal, and I understand that. Right now with my circumstances, I'm just sort of existing, and it's just draining my soul. So I've decided that I'm going to do some sort of fitness competition in March. I gave myself 20 weeks to prepare and get ready, and in so doing, that meant cutting out the booze, which is just better in general for overall health anyway. And I have been tracking my macronutrients and my calories, and trying to up my exercise and get my passion back for fitness, because you know, it's funny when you're in this like just sort of cycle of depression. It just becomes very self-deprecating, and you just start to lose any sort of drive and ambition. And I could definitely see that I was stuck in that cycle. It was like, go to work, hate myself, hate my job, hate my life, hate my financial situation, hate everything, and so don't do anything good for myself, even my own like self-health and self-care, and that was really lacking. And it's cloudy today, and the lighting really stinks, so I apologize for that. I think there's some sun coming through the skylight, but I'll probably look washed out. But I'm also pale and I haven't tanned for a while, so that happens anyway. So I've decided to do this fitness competition. I've never gotten lean or shredded. I don't even know if I'm capable of doing that, but I figure it's something that has always scared me. And a little backstory: back in January of this year, so 11 months ago, I was thinking about doing it, but I was like, that just seems like a lot of work and a lot of self-discipline, and so I'm going to try and do something else. And so I decided to do a powerlifting competition, and I did it, and I got strong, and it was great, but I actually didn't see the results in my physical body that I was hoping to. But I wasn't really, I didn't have to be self-disciplined, and I'm not trying to dog any powerlifters out there, because if you really want to be competitive, you should be self-disciplined, and I just wasn't, and I kind of like scooted by and realized that now at this point in my life, I have to push myself, and I have to understand that I am capable of suffering through the self-discipline in order to better myself. I don't know if that makes any sense. It might sound a little bit crazy, but anyways, it's what I have to do. It's been 10 days, and it's been kind of a roller coaster of a week, and honestly, I think a lot of that had to do with feeling and not numbing myself, not being able to numb myself with alcohol, to just put it plainly. I've had to feel the feelings, and I've been on like just the verge of tears and emotion all week. But like I said, today I feel really good. 10 days clean and sober, if you want to say that. I'm not saying I'm never going to drink again, don't get me wrong. But I just want to know that I can discipline myself and not have to use that, and be able to get through those emotions and the hard times without relying on anything, and just saying like, it's okay to feel this, now let it go and let's work towards something. So here I am. So I'm going to start this series, Middle-Aged Wannabe, and I created my channel because I want to be something. I want to be a purpose. I want to be something that I never thought I could be. So I'm going to start with this. So I'm going to start a series. It's going to be middle-aged wannabe fitness competitor, and I'm going to be very transparent with what I'm doing and what's working for me and what's not working for me. I have to say that I do watch some other bikini competitors on YouTube. They're about 20 something years old, and I am 37 and a half years old. So things are not going to come as easy for me, and things are going to be different because, let's be honest, like, I am middle-aged. My metabolism isn't the same as when I was 20. My body isn't going to basically respond like as if I was 25, and I haven't been able to find anyone my age that has embarked on this and been able to share anything enlightening and useful. So I'm like, well, maybe I just haven't seen it and I haven't found it. So if they're out there, comment below and I'll totally be down to check them out. I would love to. Any help I can get would be amazing because I'm gonna need it. So there's a few things that I feel like are not in my favor. Number one is my age, like I already said. Number two is my schedule. I work nights, and I typically work 4 days a week. So that is 48 hours spread apart in 12-hour shifts over 4 days, working nights, and I'm super tired all the time. So getting my workouts in these 10 days have proven to be more difficult than sticking to my diet. So that is going to be the hard part. And I'm interested to see at what point I'm going to have to take it to really get to that level of show ready lean that I really want to get to. So like I said, I'm going to be totally transparent. These other girls that I watched are like, well, I've had to adjust my macros and my carbs are really low, but I'm not going to tell you what they are because what works for me might not work for you. Well, that doesn't help anybody, so I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to adjust the camera. The lighting sucks, so just bear with me. So on this board, I don't know if anybody can see. I'm going to zoom in. Focus, focus, focus. There we have it. I don't know. And I don't know. So anyways, hopefully it will focus for you, but I'm just going to tell you. This is what I've been doing. 1,200 total calories. 75 grams of that is carbs. 47 grams of that is fat, and 120 grams of that is protein. It is a 25%, 35%, and you do the math and figure out the rest for the protein. That is my difference, and that is what I have been doing for the last, like I said, roughly 10 days. And I've found that with working a very sedentary job, I actually over-restricted my calories. I tracked just to track for a little bit, a couple days, and I was eating like 600 calories in one day. And I know why, because I was like, I know I'm not going to work out. I know I'm just sitting here. I shouldn't be eating. Like this poor me self-deprecating behavior, whatever. So I'm over it. So now what I'm doing is I'm upping my calories. I'm trying to hit this 1,200, which has actually been a little more difficult, but I'm spacing out my meals so that they're at least 2 to 3 hours apart, and then I'm eating regularly again. And I have to say, I haven't noticed any weight gain, and I have upped my activity a little bit, but I'm easing into it because I don't want to get burnt out. And I am feeling better, and that might just be the whole like giving my liver a break. I don't know, but we're gonna see how this goes. I have 130 days left, and I'm really wanting to stick to this. I'm really wanting to see if I can do this. I am, like I said, I'm terrified I'm gonna fail, but I'm really hoping that I can do this. So my plan for this series is to just kind of take you through how I'm going to do this. I'll show you the meals that I eat. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm going to show you how I track my macros on MyFitnessPal. And I'm going to talk about the workouts. I probably will only film very little bits of the workouts and just kind of tell you what I'm doing because I never thought that was very exciting when people film their workouts and I'm watching their ass. Like, nobody really cares. Nobody wants to see that. But I am going to show progress photos, and my first one I'm going to take Wednesday morning. So I usually feel, I want to get a picture of myself at the leanest and lightest that I feel, and I usually feel lightest after I've had a sleep at night. So like when I don't get off work the next day and try and sleep the next day, I just feel kind of gross and bloated the whole 48 hours or whatever. So I have Tuesday off. I'm going to sleep Tuesday night, and the Wednesday morning when I wake up, I'm going to take my first progress photos. They're going to be super embarrassing. You can totally laugh at my cellulite and my mom's stomach, my mom bod, whatever. Have fun with that. And then every 2 weeks I'm going to do more progress photos, and I'm going to do that for the next, I guess we're at 19 weeks now. And I'm also making these videos just to be accountable, to basically push myself in any way that I can, because I'm more afraid of failing at this than I've been afraid of anything in a really, really long time. So I'm excited. I have a goal. I'm excited to see progress. And I'm also, you know, there's another thing. I'm excited to find out if getting this lean is really unhealthy, and if my idea of health is right, because I've always thought that trying to get show ready over and over and over again just wreaks havoc on your body. But I never felt like I was in a position to really truthfully say that, because I never tried it. So that's another kind of angle I'm going with this, is like, let me try it, let me see how I feel, let me see what I have to do. And if it's totally unmanageable, then you know what, let's just totally revamp the fitness world and let them know that what they're preaching is totally wrong and unhealthy, and that we need to change the status quo. But I like to practice what I preach, and I like to know what I'm talking about and be able to tell people from experience. So here we go. Wannabe fitness competitor? Am I crazy? Probably. But hopefully you'll like it. Hopefully you'll stay tuned. It's going to be sort of turning into more of a lifestyle blog, I guess you can say. And a whole lot of honesty. One goal I do have is no crying on camera. You might see me get really close, but I'm determined not to shed a tear, and I might break that rule, and that's okay. Oh, one more thing. I'm allowing myself one untracked day a week for at least the first 6 weeks. First 6 weeks of this prep, sounds so cheesy, but first 6 weeks, usually Friday nights we have a family night. I'm not going to track, I'm going to binge, I'm going to eat what I want. I'm not going to drink alcohol though. That is not happening except Christmas, and I'll talk about that in another video. So wish me luck. Give me as much love as you can and support, because I just want to finish this. And this is a big goal. I've never set a deadline out so far and stuck with it that I can think of, like where I really had to be accountable, because I could quit this at any time and no one would know anything, right? So, and can I just say, it feels really good to feel happy today. Really good. I'm gonna ride this wave as long as I can, even if I have to go to work tonight. So, love you all. Hope you enjoy this series. Hopefully I can keep it entertaining for you. And peace, love, all that hippie shit. Here we go.